Hello student, it's Rajan Maurya from LGM Public School. Here I am going to teach you linear equation in one variable of class 7. In the last video, I taught you about the introduction of linear equation in one variable, in which we have discussed some important topics like what is expression, when an expression becomes equation, and when we say that the given equation is linear, and when a linear equation being a linear equation in one variable. Here, and also we have discussed the method to solve a linear equation in one variable, as we have learned in the previous classes, that is trial and error method. The trial and error method is time taking method, and it is only useful to solve simple linear equation. Here I am going to teach you a new method which is known as method of simultaneous operation on both sides of an equation. Means here a given linear equation is solved by carrying some operation on the both sides of the equation. Just suppose that an equation is given: x plus 5 is equal to 10. This is a linear equation in one variable. We want to solve this equation by the method of simultaneous operation on the both sides of the equation. In this method, in order to solve this equation, we have to isolate the unknown quantity, that is the variable x. How? In order to isolate this variable, we have to carry out some certain operation on both sides. That is, we have to make this 5 to 0. How? Let us do this. To isolate this variable x, we add in, we subtracting 5 on both sides. We have x plus 5 minus 5 is equal to 10 minus 5. We do similar operation on the both sides because we have to remain unchanged the value of the equation. Here the value of the equation didn't change because on the both sides we subtracted 5. When we subtracted 5 on both sides, that is arbitrary, they may be vanishing. So there is no change in the given equation. Now again, this implies x 5 minus 5 0 plus 0 is equal to 10 minus 5 is equal to 5. We have x is equal to 5, which is the we have, and this implies x is equal to 5, which is the required value of the given equation or required solution of the given equation. We have done this question, we have done this problem by the method of simultaneous operation on the both sides. The meaning of the simultaneous is together, that is, when we add or subtract a number on the left side of the equation, then we must also adding or subtracting the same number on the right hand side. By doing this, there the value of the equation remain unchanged. Okay, I think there is no problem in this method. Let us do some other question on this method. We solve another question. Okay. The exercise 4.1, question number 1. 2x plus 3 is equal to 13. We will solve this question by the method simultaneous operation on the both sides of an equation. In order to solve this question, here we can see that the equation is 2x plus 3 is equal to 13. Here we have to isolate, we have to separate this variable. That means this variable should not be contain any numeral value with it. For this, let us solve this. Multiplying by 2 on both sides. We have 4x plus 6 is equal to 26. Now, our new equation become 4x plus 6 is equal to 10 is equal to 26. Here we can see that the x contain 4 as well as 6. Now, subtracting 6 on both sides, we have, then write subtract 6 on both sides. 4x plus 6 minus 6 is equal to 26 minus 6. We have 4x plus 0 is equal to 20. Again, now this is equal to 4x is equal to 20. Here we can see that the variable x contain 4. To remove this 4, divide the both sides by 4. So divide by 4 on both sides. We have 4x upon 4 is equal to 20 upon 4. This gives x is equal to 5, which is the required solution of the given problem. I hope you understand everything very much. Now, let us see another question, another difficult question. If any difficult equation came in the examination, then how will you solve it? I will give you some new idea. So let us see. Okay, the given question is 6 is equal to 3 multiplied by a minus 3. Now, to solve this by the simultaneous operation on the both sides of the given equation. To solve this question, first of all, we have to divide the both sides by the number 3. So, right here, dividing by 3 on both sides, we get 6 upon 3 is equal to 3a minus 3 upon 3. This is the single quantity. This is the single quantity because a minus 3 whole multiplied by 3. That is why this is the single quantity. So it become divided by 3 like this. Now we have 3 multiplied by 1 is equal to 3. 3 multiplied by 2 is equal to 6. Here 3 multiplied by 1 is equal to 3. 3 multiplied by 1 is equal to 3. So we have 2 is equal to a minus 3. Now this equation become our like previous equation. So we can also write this equation like this: a minus 3 is equal to 2. Now in order to isolate this variable a, we have to add in 3 on the both side. Why we need to add 3? In other question we have subtracting. Here we have to add, because the given constant is minus 3. So to making this minus 3 is equal to 0, we need to add here 3. In order to remain unchanged the value of the equation, we need to add in 3 on the both sides, which follow the method of simultaneous operation on the both sides. That is why adding 3 on the both sides. On both sides, we get a minus 3 plus 3 is equal to 2 plus 3. We get a plus 0. A minus 0 is equal to 2 plus 3, 5. This implies a is equal to 5, which is the required answer. This is the method to solving the linear equation in one variable by simultaneous operation on the both sides of the equation. I hope you get everything very much. Okay, so write the question in your given book. You will solve the question from the exercise 4.1 on the page number 48. All the question. If you have any problem, then you can go to the comment section and comment which question you need to explain. Let us see the next method, that is the transposition method or transforming method. What is the transposition method? Let us see this. Okay. The new method is transposition method or transferring method. What is the transposition method? In this method, the process of transferring the algebraic terms from left hand side to right hand side is called transposition or transferring. We can, let us suppose that a linear equation x plus 5 is equal to 2x minus 9. This is the linear equation in one variable. Here we have to transfer the algebraic term, that is the literal term or variable term, in one side and the constant term in another side. That is, we have to transfer 2 on the left hand side and transferring 5 on the right hand side. Then this method is called transferring method or transposition method. In order to transposition or transformation, the sign of the quantity become changed when it cross the sign equal. That is, this is the left hand side and going to the right hand side. Addition become subtraction. Subtraction become addition. Multiplication become division, and division when goes to right hand side from left hand side become multiplication. In the method of transposition, these signs are changed when we cross from left hand side to right hand side and vice versa. So let us see the example, the given example in the method 2x plus 3 is equal to 13. This is the given question, and let us solve this question by transferring method or transposition method. How we have to solve this? Here we can see that in the equation there is only one term which is the variable, that is 2x, and all other terms are constant. So here we need to transfer only constant term from left hand side to right hand side, and the value 2x remain same. Here we get 2x is equal to 13 minus 3. Why? Here we can see that the 3 is positive, and we know that when a positive quantity goes from left hand side to right hand side, it becomes negative. So when 3 goes to right hand side, the sign plus become changed into minus. So we have 2x is equal to 13 minus 3 is equal to 10. And this again, here we can see that 2 is multiplied in x. 2 is multiplied in x. So when 2 goes to right hand side from left hand side, its sign become also changed. As we know that when multiply goes to right hand side or goes to left hand side from right hand side, it becomes into divided. So we have x is equal to 10 divided over 2. We get x is equal to 5, which is our required solution of the given question.